Hi, Gemini, and welcome to your second reading for the month of March. We are doing the Zodiac Taroscope short and sweets, okay? Talking about energy coming in and around you, how to navigate that energy, and further advice and guidance. So remember, Gemini, you can watch this if you are a Gemini sun, moon, or rising, or if you have your Venus in Gemini, you can watch this from a relationship perspective, okay? Anything from platonic through to romantic. But let's get your first card out here. Creativity, the creativity guides coming through. Love that. We'll get your second card out. Do what you love. Well, I guess we can see where this message is going. All right, and let's get one more. Okay, Gemini, ask your spirit helpers. All right, I'm just going to set these two aside and let's get right into creativity or creativity guides. Number 37 or the number 10 could be important to you, but energy coming in and around you is your creative energy. Now, for some of you, you may already know you're a creative person and you already do artistic things, or, I mean, look, there's music, there's dance, there's art, there's, you know, groups that you could join where you might be scrapbooking, whatever it is that allows a creative outlet for you, something that brings you happiness, okay? Whatever that may be. Some people do, you know, I don't know why I was just looking at the paintbrush and thinking, some people do stick art. I don't know what that is, but whatever, that just popped in. So it can be something really common or something out there a little bit, right? We have the Lovers. Well, if that isn't exactly what the Lovers can mean, okay? Now, I'm going to say for energy coming in and around you, you may start feeling a pull to do this, all right? The Lovers card is about making choices as well as finding a partner, which could definitely be it. Well, I'm going to talk about that in a minute, but I feel like it's doing what it is that you love. I also feel it is possibly, for some of you, finding a deep soul connection, person, partner, friend, whatever it may be, and you may actually end up finding them through something creative that you do. Remember I said joining a group or whatever. You could be out at an art museum, an art show. It may be a gallery opening for an artist, something along those lines where you are going to run into someone that you have a lot in common with and that maybe shares, of course, the same passions that you do, and that will be the beginning of a new relationship for you. Who knows where that may go? But how do you navigate this? Well, this card come out, I mean, it speaks for itself. You do what you love. And the Lovers card can also mean that when it comes to the creativity. You know, it's not doing it just for the sake of doing it. However, what they're showing me is maybe for some of you, you've never gone and taken a drawing class or a painting class, but it's something that you've always wanted to do. And you go, you try it out and realize that one, you may be really good at it, or two, you may not be so hot at it, but you really love doing it, okay? So do not be afraid to try new things in the creative circle, right? Because you may just find what you love there. But let me get you, you know, there's lots of things that we'd love to try and we just never do. I can tell you, I would love, Gemini, to go out and take some sort of, you know, Dancing with the Stars, you know, some sort of dance lessons, you know, tango, I don't know, the Argentine tango, whatever, something like that, the salsa, and actually be able to do it. I just keep talking about it, but maybe for me, I don't have a lot of Gemini in my chart, but hey, this may inspire me to go give it a try anyway. Why not? All right, now ask your helpers further advice and guidance. This may be it. If you can't seem to get yourself out of the house, if you can't seem to get inspired to maybe go and try to do something that you love, this may be ask your spirit helpers. We call them spirit guides, spirit helpers. They're spirit helpers for everything. Sonia Choquette, who is the creator of these 3 decks, is always talking about your spirit helpers, or runners, she calls them sometimes as well, that go ahead and prepare things and get things ready for you to make it a smooth transition, right? So call on Spirit, God, Source, Universe, the spirit helpers, whomever it is for you, to maybe lead you to the right, lead you to something that it is that you should try. Right? You may be out somewhere and somebody hands you, I know it doesn't happen a lot now, but a pamphlet, or maybe you're online and an ad pops up. If you ask them to lead you to it, they will. And maybe you will get inspired that way. Okay? So, Justice card has come out with it. Whatever you are going to be doing here, it's going to bring balance into your life. Okay, with the scales here, it's going to bring balance, temperance, peace, harmony, all of those things where we think of balance into your life, which means it's the best thing for you and your higher self. It's something that you do want to plant a seed for so that you can bring it into reality, because it's going to be good and healthy and beneficial to your physical, emotional, and mental health. All right, now let's get you, before we go, Gemini, an angel number oracle card. I will read to you what it says in the book. You can also look it up yourself. $5.25, reshape. Well, I like that. It reminds me of, you need to reshape your life, reshape the way you do things, reshape the way you're going to bring balance and some peace and harmony in. It'll also just be relaxing for you too, I feel. But here we are in the upright, which this is, oh, wow, addressing any imbalances in your life, being accountable for your actions and choices, taking a moment to check in and reflect, making proactive changes even when difficult, right? And that is why you might want to ask your spirit helpers. You know what I just noticed? I seem to have skipped right over the Tower card here. I don't know what I did exactly, but it's time to rebuild something back up in your life, Gemini, from the ground up. Okay, that's where the Tower card is coming in here in this reading. Building something that's probably had to crash down or has been crashed down for a while, and it may be your creativity has been squashed, okay, or it's being held down. It's time to build it back up from the ground up. An affirmation that you may want to write down or just say every day: I heal the habit of fear and embrace the habit of trust. Maybe some of you haven't gone out and tried any of this out of fear. Probably why I haven't gone to dance. Fear that I won't be good at it. But they're saying you need to embrace the habit of trusting that you can actually do it. You may not be the best at it, but does it matter if it makes you happy and you love it? Absolutely not. So, number 525, consider this a call to reflect on the things that feel out of whack in your life. What imbalances have you been wearing on? What steps can you take to address them? You hold the power and the strength to implement change in your life. We're not saying it'll be easy, but your angels are supporting you. Remember that the energy you put out is the energy that you attract. Adjust accordingly. Take responsibility. I love that for you, Gemini. I hope that this resonated in some way. Thank you for being here. Be sure to check out some of my other readings, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.